The man I'm about to introduce has a short biography in the program you received when you arrived. John Noel is the chairman and chief executive officer of the Noel Group. John Noel and his company strive to make a difference in this world. Just recently, John Noel assisted in the transportation of Haitian children back to Haiti from a pediatric hospital in Massachusetts. This is just a small sample of John Noel's philanthropic efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, John Noel.
Students, parents, faculty members, friends, and supporters, but most importantly, graduates. Today, these students are graduating from SPASH. This is truly a great day for all of you. For all of you, because you wouldn't be here unless you cared for yourself or for someone graduating today. For those of you who know me, you know how I love to hear and tell stories. I think it was from my teenage years, the years that I would spend every summer evening sitting around campfires and just filling the cool night air with stories. Stories of life, of experiences, of goals, and dreams. We would dream during those long summer nights, knowing where we were. We would dream about where we would like to be, what we would like to accomplish, who we wanted to be, and what we wanted to do. It was a time of surreal joy, a time to move well beyond the realities of the day and into the nighttime darkness, where there was an opportunity to move into the uncertain, to dream, so to speak. I would like you to find a spot in your memory of a nighttime campfire. Imagine the fire. Give me the space in your mind right now. Give it to me for a few minutes while I take you on a journey. A journey of finding the freedom to explore and dream about your new life. An exciting time period of exploration and excitement. As you started that fire, and then the glowing embers from the previous 15 minutes started a roaring flame, your eyes become fixated on the glow, and your mind is now free to dream. That's where you are in your life. Dream. The flames are building strong, hot embers, and then you see a few of those embers start their ascent up, up, up into the sky. You wonder, how is it that some go further than others? What makes some of them more powerful and higher and hotter? And of course, there are a few that escape the fire pit and start another fire beyond. So as a young man, I would tell myself, the next ember that leaves that fire and floats up will be my life, or my career, or my current job. It was about the freedom to choose the secret thoughts and attach them to those embers. So I was ember dreaming about my future and what I had in store for myself. I loved it. I never felt anything other than motivated by my ember dreaming. But these were the long dreams and not the short ones. Oh, I've had plenty of short dreams too. This was a time for my present to be outwitted by my future. It was a time to let go. So my days of campfires eventually came to a screeching halt when I stopped camping with my own children many years ago. But I have never lost touch with my ember dreaming. So when I was 13 years old and living in Wausau, my first real job was shining shoes at Van's barbershop. You might say, shining shoes taught me a lot. Taught me about the relationship between great service and tipping. Shinier the shoes, more tips for the shoe shine boy. Not a bad lesson. Taught me that life isn't always fair. Some days I would go without any customers or tips. Just cleaned up the hair on the floor of the barbershop. It taught me about serving people. That serving people can actually make me happy. humility in the job that I did made some people feel very special, as I was willing to get down on my hands and knees, put my 2 fingers in the black or brown shoe polish, and make their shoes the shiniest on the street. It also taught me about marketing. It taught me there is a relationship between employers and employees that is a must. They must serve each other. The owner of the barber shop didn't make any money on me. He let me keep it all. Why? His customers loved coming to get their shoes shined for 25 cents while they were getting their hair cut. So he was getting more business. And so was I. We helped each other. There was synergy, a win-win relationship that helped both the employer and the employee. We made music, cutting hair and shining shoes. This hard work and my big family somehow also helped me acquire an awareness of right and wrong. When I was in high school at Newman in Wausau, Wisconsin, the Globetrotters, the Harlem Globetrotters, came to Wausau. I noticed that although they were good enough to entertain the townfolk, the city of Wausau had an ordinance that they couldn't stay in the city limits. The Harlem Globetrotters put on their performance and had to stay outside the city limits. They had to stay outside because they were black. So I wrote a letter to the editor declaring this was wrong. This was when I was just a teenager in high school. Little did I know this observation would not only find its way into our high school yearbook, but begin to shape the rest of my life in a very profound way. So now back to the campfire and the Ember Dream. It was summer vacation in 1962. I was riding my bike and came across some 8th grade girls having a birthday party. So why not? There she was, Patty Seidel. I knew I wanted to meet her, and meet her I did. We met, both of us, all of 14 years old. Let me tell you, those embers in high school were hot. We then went to Newman High School together, graduated from UWSP, and started a career, a family, got married, and started a business here in Stevens Point. Hey, now this is very cool for a commencement speaker to consolidate his entire life in one sentence. I saved you at least 10 minutes.